All right, let's see what's going down for the collective. It's your girl, the Empress, 555. And I'm coming to you with another one. You already know Spirit is in the building. All right. So let's see. I was picking up on be careful of who you are letting spiritually advise you right now. Here is what I'm seeing. Yeah, pressure cooker time, pulling weeds and refurbish here. Yeah. Be careful of who you allow into your energy spiritually right now. Okay, because I'm seeing that somebody, you feel like this person is very much so spiritually inclined. They can really help you with something, but they really have weeds. Look, two sides cluttered, smoke screens here. Somebody's head isn't clear enough for them to be giving you spiritual advice. Okay. This to me is somebody who thinks that they know it all, can tell you all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this is giving me the energy of somebody that knows all or wants to know all. But to me, this person has obtained a lot of things. They have obtained a lot of things when it comes to education. However, I don't feel like this person has good common sense. I'm going to be real with you. Somebody just don't have the common sense that they need in order to be given advice spiritually here. You know, they have a lot of wealth. They have gained a lot of things. But what actually, what are things if your head isn't clear? You see what I'm saying? 144. You can gain everything in this world, but if you are not right spiritually or mentally, even mentally, you just have to be correct when you are giving people advice and things of this nature. This seems like somebody that is in they're high ranking in society or high ranking in the community here. Could be a pastor or somebody who is a prophetess or a prophet, you know. But this is somebody here who equates their spirituality 222 as that they're balanced out because of their finances, because they had growth in finances here. Somebody had growth in finances, but they did not have growth mentally. Okay. This is somebody who still thinks like a child, acts like a child here. Okay. But they big grown ages. They still making decisions. And this, I told you, somebody got a mental block here. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. Somebody cannot help you grow because they have not grown past, things within their life when it comes to healing. Okay, yeah, they've grown past a tax bracket, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be careful who giving y'all advice, because somebody's head with this mental block here, I feel like somebody is all tied up with their opinions and things of that nature are biased here. They can't take themselves out of an equation and not feel their emotions. Okay, take themselves out of the equation without feeling their emotions to give you a sane answer to what you need. Okay, this is why Spirit is urging you to count on Spirit right now. Okay, because there's a lot of people that you just cannot count on because they are out here flexing as if money and wealth equals spiritual guidance here. And it doesn't. You can meet somebody poor on the street that is spiritually inclined and that is spiritually rich, okay? And you can meet somebody that's wealthy, has everything that they said that they wanted, and they have gained it, and they have book sense, but they don't have spiritual sense, and they don't have common sense here. And this is what it is. Somebody you could tell they don't have common sense, but they still making decisions that in their life now that they made 15, 20 years ago. Okay, they still, nope. Look, they are not in control. Because when you're flipping like this, you're in control of your journey here. You're moving up. This is somebody that they got a lot of advice for everybody else, but you look in their households, baby, it's toe up. And they can't really Sure, the people in their household may make money. Sure, the people, but that's all they pass down to these people is making money. They didn't pass down true religion or true spirituality. They didn't. Because who they are spiritually is very much a phony. I'm telling you the real. They couldn't pass down something they didn't have to pass down. I'm being real with you. Now, it may look good to everybody else because they helping and they doing this and they look like they seeing things. But how do you know that this person isn't seeing things that they have already previously saw other people say? Or saw other people's doings and just redoing things. This gives me somebody who has a copy and paste spirituality. This is what I'm saying. All right, spirit. So be careful who you getting your advice from, because these people are not straight. I don't care who it is. It could be Big Mama and them that been in church for 20 years, okay? Big Mama and them equates being spiritual and being close to God to money, and that is not it. They feel like because of the riches they have that they are close to God. That is not it. Sometimes God will give you those riches, okay, to see if you can handle it. All right, that's cool. You can handle it. But how you going to keep it and be of same mind and same body if you're not aligning yourself or aligning your life and yourself with spirit in order for things to align? Like, you can have money, but shit, what if you dealing with the wrong person? This is why people are they overwork. They don't come home. You know, I'm just saying, people don't even come home because they working because of this right here. But Spirit is saying if they would align these chakras, they wouldn't even have to work as hard as they work in here. But somebody, they take pride in being a fake spiritualist, and they can hide it from people. They take pride in this. That's why I said be careful. These people are living in fantasy land, honey, and they are not in control of their own lives here. You know, these are the same people that got things going on that they would never tell you, but they want to know all your damn business here so they can judge you. Sounds like somebody religious to me. So they can judge you here. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this emotional, going deeper, intense focus here. These people play on emotions, okay? The more emotions that you are in, down emotions, the more they can cipher that energy and turn it to more wealth, okay? I'm just being real with you. They are not trying to do anything but gain wealth here, all right? And what the Spirit is saying, beneath the surface here, somebody, you're about to see somebody. You're about to see them for who they are, and it's going to shock you because you really thought that this person, or you may think that this person is just, you know, you never would have thought this person was who this person is, but somebody is about to show their true colors to you because they're being weighed down, okay? Because you are disconnecting from somebody here, okay? You may not talk to them as much, see them as much, go out with them as much, you know what I'm saying? Because you see the truth behind people. And your intuition is telling you to slow back or disconnect, slow down or disconnect, scale back a little bit, because it's something beneath the surface that Spirit wants to totally reveal without any confusion. That's what I'm saying here. Yeah, outside looking in, protection flowing. Spirit is definitely protecting you from this person. I don't care who it is. It could be somebody in your family. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be anybody here. Spirit is protecting you from these people so your things can flow because you have the correct mind frame and you are trying to actually heal. This is why you're about to get blessed here. Yeah, plant seeds on the ball perspective here. Spirit is saying plant the correct seeds in the correct areas, but quit sowing into people that can't even sow into themselves right now. And that's real. Quit sowing into people, asking them for help and things of that nature here, and they can't even help themselves mentally. This is about choosing you and very much so aligning with Spirit and listen in the spirit before anybody. Because this woman here, wealth over anything.